divorced. And I remember standing at the top of the stairs with my brother and sister, my dad being at the bottom of the stairs, sorry, with the suitcases and all packed, and him looking back at us and us kids just saying, "Dad, don't leave." And it's like a movie, you know? I mean, I view it sometimes when I've seen movies like that. It's like, oh, but just saying, "Dad, don't go." And we're just crying and crying, and my dad looking back at us. And I am praying out loud, like, like in the name of Jesus, like coming against the enemy's plan and praying and just pleading the blood over my dad and praying. And he looked back one more time and then the door shut. And when he divorced my mom, or my mom divorced him, whichever you want to call it, it was like the family was also divorced from him, and he had to go on with his life and, work and what have you. And my mom was going to take care of us. And it really wasn't too long after that, I'm thinking a few months, that my mom tells us that she is getting remarried and that she's pregnant. Of course, that's shocking. My dad's gone. My mom's getting remarried. She's pregnant. All felt a little weird being 11 years old hearing this. We're in the house that my mom and dad shared, and here's a new man moving in. I'm told he's a pastor's son. Later, I find out that my mom was attracted to him because she met him at a prayer meeting, and she's attracted to him because he filled some needs in her that my dad couldn't fill, which was emotional. He would write her the love letters, the poems, those type of things, and my mom was always trying to fulfill needs that were really never met by a man. Of course, we know, only God can completely fill our needs. Anyway, she fell in love with him, she thought, pregnant with him, brings this man into the house. And at first he's like taking us to arcades, taking us out to eat, all the fun stuff. Still did not feel right. He's not your dad. And then one night, for some reason, I was sleeping on the couch in the living room. Not sure why. Maybe I fell asleep watching a show. I don't know. And in the middle of the night, my stepdad came into the living room and sexually violated me. At 11 years old, just lost my dad. We have a new man in the house, really in my dad's house, whatever, our home. My mom's pregnant by this guy, and I didn't know what to do. I just knew that was never going to happen again, as far as I could tell. I was not going to let that happen. And I just felt so bad because I'm thinking, I'm going to have to tell my mom. I'm going to have to tell my mom, and I feel so bad because she's pregnant. My dad's gone, and